Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl. Whoa, whoa. Okay, hang on one second. The cards are already flying, and that's really cool. So we'll read that in a minute because it's a great one. You're going to love it. So this is Yetta Pearl, and welcome to my channel. You guys are so awesome because you've been keeping the subscriptions coming, the subscribers coming. And so I do invite you that if you have not yet hit subscribe, please do. I promise you there are awesome messages in this for you. So this is your general reading for the week of August 30th through September 5th of 2021. And because it's a general reading, some parts of this may not resonate with everybody, but that's okay. Those parts are just for somebody else, and it's all good. And so, hang on here, we'll get the rest of our cards out. So as always, this is your guardian angels, because I talk to them right before I start, and I invite them to come and they choose, first of all, which decks we're going to use, and then they also choose which cards come out of the decks. And so then as I read those, sometimes there are, lots of words on the card. Sometimes there are not. And in both cases, I go more with my intuition about what the card means in particular right now than I do really specifically with what's on there. So it's downloads. They're giving me all the information and I just kind of blurt it out. I don't filter anything. So sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not. All right, so we'll see what it's like for this time. Okay, well, oh my gosh, this is an amazing reading. Holy cow, Scorpio. We start off with miracles. Ha! Wrapping us right up to the start. Like we get this amazingness already at the very beginning of the week. So how cool is that? Anything that you think, oh, it's so unlikely, you know what? Just watch your thoughts, because whatever you're wishing for is coming for you and to you. So expect the miracles. The things that you think are rare as hen's teeth, they can be yours. And yeah, it's like there's a whole conspiracy in your favor this week. It's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. So right next to that, we have blessings. Like, wow, 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 wow. So let's just expect them. Let's just welcome everything with open arms. Let's hold zero resistance. Let's accept all this bounty and all this beauty and everything good that's coming to us. And let's know how much we deserve all this, how much we've been working towards this all along for a long time. And it felt before like there was delays and there was things holding up the production and, all that stuff. But now it's coming and it's coming and it's coming and it's getting here. And it's like Christmas, and only that it doesn't end. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We have so much coming to us and going for us, and we deserve it. We just need to welcome it all and not question it, because it's coming for us. It's amazing. I can hardly wait. I'm so glad right now to be a Scorpio. So we have here body care. So there's another blessing, right? We get to look after our bodies. We get to make sure that we're drinking a lot of water. We get to make sure we're eating the really good food. We get to make sure that we maybe have a massage or some foot care, or go do something really nice for yourself. It doesn't have to cost money. I'm hearing that from some of you that can't afford that or whatever. Again, watch your thoughts, because the miracles and the blessings are coming in for you. And so maybe in some other way, your favorite thing is coming to you, right? And so look after your body, look after your health, look after everything in your immediate world, right? So I'm kind of hearing that some of you are like, oh, it's so much work. There's so much to do and everything else has to get looked after. And I'm, the last of the priorities. You need to change that this week. Something else can wait. It will be just fine. Better yet, find somebody else to look after those things so that they don't get left behind, right? When life is that overwhelming that you can't fit in your own care, then somebody else needs to come and take some of that responsibility permanently, right? So if you have a partner, if you have a good friend who can look after some for you, if you have, maybe a coworker who can take some of your tasks from you, tap into that, ask for that, and then expect the blessings of it. That's how our world is working, especially this week. We need to be asking for what it is we need, and then we need to be just gratefully receiving and enjoying. Yes, that's how that goes. And so, new career. And for many of you, it's a business venture. It's maybe you're becoming an entrepreneur. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe you're going to work in a different area of your same business or career from before. It feels like a lot of learning, but at the same time that you have a solid base of knowledge already to fall upon or to draw upon. Feels absolutely what you can do. Like it doesn't feel insurmountable. It feels like exciting. It feels like fresh and new and a new passion. And it feels like something you already know, but now you get to tweak it and you get to really get into the details of it. And it feels really awesome. It feels like just like what you wanted. This is one of these blessings that's showering upon you. Everything is, okay, so some parts of it are maybe not quite smooth, but there's nothing insurmountable. Everything is just kind of like maybe it's a hurdle, but it's only as high as your knees, if that, right? So you can easily deal with those things or solve anything that comes up. And it feels like things that will take your attention, things that you have to kind of pause everything else for a moment and look at this and go, well, this is this, that's that. Okay, here's the solution. Figure it out, right? So, it takes a moment and you just have to get into it, but then there is the solution right away. So, and then there's this huge, beautiful sense of accomplishment. It feels like, hey, like, look at me. I know how to do this stuff. And it's not tooting your own horn, like it is kind of, but it's not, there's nothing arrogant about it. There's nothing conceited about it. It's just joy and pleasure in learning how much you can do and learning how good you are at this. It's a really amazing feeling that they're giving me. I'm really enjoying this. It's bubbly and it's flowing and it feels really good, feels really natural. There are moments of fatigue, of course, but it feels so satisfying, like you're really accomplishing what it is you want to be accomplishing. It's really nice, like really nice. And so there are moments, they're showing me there are moments when you're kind of falter this week and say, oh, I don't know, like, should I be doing this? Like, like, yeah, it feels good, but man, this is big. And yeah, absolutely, you should be doing this. Everything is okay. You are supremely protected. You know what you're doing. For the few things that you really don't quite know what you're doing, there are people that you can ask that, and they know, and they're happy to share their expertise. And so all it takes is questions. You're not expecting anybody to come in and take it over or do it for you or whatever, but those people, like those parts of it, okay, this is more, those parts of it that you truly don't know how to do and you find difficult, there are people who know how to do that and don't find it difficult. So ask them to do it for you. I mean, hire them. That's the best solution, right? If you happen to not enjoy doing the marketing or updating the social media or things like that, well, there are people who do that. That's what their business is. So hire those people and get them to do it. Maybe there's some other aspect of your business that you just flounder in. Somebody else is the expert in that field. Let them be the expert and invite them. Right? So everything is okay. Everything is being looked after. It's awesome. And you have all this miraculous blessings. I mean, this is so awesome. And you'll by the end of this week, you're going to feel so accomplished. And it's a glorious feeling, and you will want to keep that feeling. You'll want to keep it going forward, and you can do that. You absolutely can. Okay, so this is turning out to be a really short and sweet reading. We're not quite done yet. We've got one more bit of wisdom coming from the daily guidance cards, and so we'll just see what the angels have to share with us, the last little bit. Okay, in a second. I guess they're just finding the exact right one. Keep going. Okay, sometimes it's tricky to find the exact card, but that's okay. We just wait and keep shuffling. Yes, there, and then the right one comes out. So this says, notice the signs. Yes, the signs you have been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. Yeah, everything's okay. More reassurance that everything's okay. So I'm not sure what it is about Scorpio this week that we're kind of questioning, even when things are going so well and going so smoothly. Okay, so they're telling me there's some second guessing going on. There's some, is this really what I want questions? It's not questions about the flow. You understand that that's going, you're just not sure that that is totally bringing you joy, is how that feels. Let it. Let it. It's almost like a self-sabotage thing. So stop that. Let yourself feel the joy from this. Even if this isn't really the right thing for you, this new career maybe, or this business venture, or, whatever aspect of that you are experiencing, because it could be not necessarily a whole new career, right? Just a different desk. Maybe, the business venture could be something on the side. It could be investing in something totally different away from your career. So they could be separate entities. And you're just not sure if this is the thing for you. Well, let it bring you the joy that is coming with it right here, right now, in the moment. And if that joy ends, if it becomes unenjoyable later, if later, once it's progressed a little bit more, then you go, maybe I will change that a little bit, then you can change it then. For now, take all the joy from it that you can get, because that's what we're for. And notice the signs that are left there for you. Those signs, sometimes quite literally upon your path. If you're out for a walk and you find a whole row of dimes, I've done that before, it's happened, then that's a sign that you are on the right path. So whatever it is that you were thinking about kind of just before you found the coins, or that you've been doing within the last few days or whatever, it's signs that you're on the right path, right? And so that is how they steer you in the right direction. Because your guides, your angels, they have this bird's eye view, of what your life looks like and of all the different pathways available to you. And so they will try and steer you by using signs, by using intuition, by using other people and their assistance, and by showering the blessings upon us. Okay? And so you can trust the signs, you can trust yourself to know that for now, this is awesome, right? Okay, so let's work together and let's send a whole bunch of love to the world. Send, send, send. Feels so good. Because as we're sending, we're also receiving. As soon as there's more than one person sending, then we're receiving. Yes. Fabulous. Well, I thank you, Scorpio, and I want you to know that I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.